Check 1 2, check 1 2. Let me know if you guys can hear me quite well. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Yeah. Check 1 2. I think we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the stream. Gotta fix the tie up a bit. We are finally back, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta fix the tie, you know. There we go. Just a quick, gotta give the same look as the last stream, keep elevating it. I like this gray suit right now. It doesn't look that bad. Actually, while we get set for this occasion, Bellator 268, guys. Should be an interesting event, probably the best event of the night, hopefully, that we will see. I'm just editing a couple things, making sure everything looks good for you guys, and it should. And
the former light heavyweight world champ Ryan
I can't let you guys hear that, so let me filter this real quick. I should be able to. I just got to fix one thing, guys, and we will be ready to go. Google has to come down a bit. Let me see. Voice gate is on. Let's see. There we go. You guys don't hear the Google at all, right? So as far as the stream, so that's good. But Bellator 268, guys, we got a stacked card. If you're just getting here, we have Corrales versus Paravchenko. Then Ben Henderson, the former UFC fighter, 28-10 versus Primus. Then Ryan Bader versus Corey Anderson, which could have been the main event. But then Nemkov versus Anglickas, that the UFC overlooked him. He's 10-1, only has one loss on his record. Nemkov with the title. Bader losing to him before, but maybe we'll see that in the grand final, the Grand Prix. We will find out how this goes tonight and then judge it from there. But guys, once again, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Marcel is in the building. What's up, Marcel? Welcome to the stream, my guy. I gotta fix this tie, man. I'm not digging how it looks right now. Hold on. Tie is a little not too sharp, not sharp enough, So I gotta turn it this way. Is it this way that I got? We'll work it out. Anyways, Marcel is in the building. Okay, what about you? I'm good, Marcel. Yeah, Marcel, everything is good, man. Bellator 268, which should be exciting. I have to fix it. This tie is killing me right now, the way it looks on stream. I don't know exactly how to fix it, but that's better. But anyways, what's up, Jason? What's up, Marcel? Bellator 268. I'm so used to saying UFC, right? But we should have a fun night of events tonight. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, let me know if the mic sounds good. Everything should be. Nemkov is a monster. Actually, I wanted to go to DraftKings real quick. Jason and Marcel, let me know if the stream sounds okay. I got a new mic finally, like a streaming podcasting mic, which I hope sounds the way I expect it to. But I'm truly excited to just update the stream, and this is one way, right, to make it look professional. So glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm able to catch this fight live with you guys and kind of just get some practice with commentating and talk to you guys. Because for the thumbs up, the 7 thumbs up, thank you. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. And I just truly do thank you guys for being here. I want to make sure this sounds good. Let me see. Let me rewind a bit. Yo. There we go. Could have been. All right, just fixing one thing real quick, guys, and then that's it. Tough, man. Gets too. I think we're good. I think everything is working the way I planned it to. There's land for it. Guys, real quick, I'm just fixing one thing. Guys, we're about to be underway shortly. So for the people that are here, I truly do thank you for being here. Getting here. All right, cool. Muting site. I think everything sounds good, or as it's supposed to. We'll refresh tab. Make sure we are up to date with the fights. You have a good night tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Michael C. Williams is already in the octagon. He will be announcing the next fighters shortly. So keep it locked, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight should be a fun night of fights. Make sure this is good right here, and we are all set to go. Filters, here we go. Edit filters. We got that closed off. Yeah, we're all good to go. We live here. We're live now, finally, Jason. Yes, we are live. Make sure refresh the video. Should be working. When is the Teofimo fight? I believe it was rescheduled for November 27th, Marcel, which is kind of crazy. Ryan, I respect it, man. I love it. Thank you for being here, my guy. Is this focused? Let me see. Good. My daughter scratched me right here. Can you believe that? Her nails are getting too long, by the way. So, guys, once again, I thank you guys for being here. I thank you guys for spending some time with me. You know, even a lot of people don't watch Bellator, but this is an interesting event, Ryan. I apologize. I muted myself for a second. Henry Corrales, by the way, round 1 of a Schedule 3 against Paravchenko. This is the first fight of the main event. If you're just getting here, after that, it'll be Ben Henderson, 28-10 versus Brent Primus, which should be a good one. And then Beta versus Corey Anderson. And then Nemkov versus Julius Anglickas, which should be an interesting fight. Already Paravchenko on the back of Corrales. If you're just getting here, this is the featherweight bout, 145 pounds. Ryan, my fellow Boricua, welcome to the stream. If you're just getting here, make sure you also hit the thumbs up on the video. Helps the channel out greatly. And we should have some fun tonight. Should definitely have some fun tonight. I just got to put my phone on charge. This is not a fight that most people are too excited for. Give me 1 second. Put my phone on charge and we're ready to go. Looking very snazzy again. Thank you, Shy Guy. Trying to elevate the game, you know? I'll be right back. Guys, make sure you guys hit the sub button if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the bell for post notifications. We're live. We're ready to go. Corrales versus Paravchenko. They're in the first round of a Schedule 3. I'll make sure I give you guys a live commentary right after this round. I just wanted to get everything set, and we do finally have it set. Saiga, how you digging the mic, man? The mic looks okay. Does it sound as good as the last one? I hope it sounds better, but it's probably hard to tell. But just been trying to, edit a couple things, make the stream look good, and I think we're getting there. I think we are slowly but surely improving this stream and just getting good. I don't like how zoomed in this looks. Maybe I could zoom in a little out. Bang, bang. All right, we should be good. Oh, I could sit back and everything too. It's going to be a fun night. Nate the Choo Choo is the fight highlight of the day. Is that so, Will Ryder? Welcome to the stream, my guy. Welcome to the stream. Will Ryder always showing love. Risky in the building as well, too. Yeah, it sounds better. Good. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. This doesn't capture so much outside sound because it's, what is it called? It's not a condenser mic, so. Like my Blue Yeti, which would, pick up everything. Right knee to the body by Paravchenko. Both standing total. So they're ready. This is just a 3-round bout, by the way. First fight of the main event of Bellator 268. Corrales versus Paravchenko. Left kick upstairs partially lands for Corrales. It's been great, Guy. Everything has been good. Very clear. Good. New mic is clean. Thank you, Ryan. Awesome, man. That's what I want. I want to provide the best broadcast experience that we can on YouTube. So it's good to be here with you guys. Paravchenko versus Corrales. This is the first fight of the main event. There's plenty more after this. There's Ben Henderson versus Brent Primus, Ryan Bader versus Corey Anderson, and then Nemkov versus Julius Anglickas. By the way, I want to put some bets on tonight's fight. I don't know if you guys bet much or enjoy doing things of that nature, but I think I have to put some in of my own. And maybe a parlay. I think I'm going to do like I never do parlays. I think tonight, I came for the new mic. What's up, Zame? With the suit. What's up, Colson? My tie looks not that sharp, but I don't like how loose it looks up here. I just got to bring it more up. So, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Suit's a little tight. It's a little, I had to dust off the cobwebs off of it. But give me 1 second. Let's see like a parlay here. Let me go to Bellator right here, real quick, guys. Let me see. I don't even know how to do parlays because I've never done them. But fight lines, winning methods. Hold on a second. What I want to do here is fight parlays. Here we go. Round and betting. No, I want to do to win fight. Here we go. And then how many fighters can I pick here? I never do these things, guys, but real quick, I wanted to I want to pick to win and over point. And over. Let's go with this guy. Right? And then how to pick the next fight. Okay. Ryan Bader to win. Let's go. That. And let's go view more. Nemkov. All right. Bet slip. How much do we want to put on this? Here we go. Let's go. Go with let's try that. Real quick, guys. I just wanted to do this real quick. That's it. I'm done. Had to do a quick parlay real quick. Just to, make it a bit more exciting, maybe. Unlike what are you using? I'm using USB at the moment. That's why the lights are on. When the lights are off, Zelme, then the USB won't be lighting up. Colson in the building. What's up, Colson? All you guys that come back, man, I truly appreciate you guys. Official prediction. Okay, I'll tell you real quick. I have Corey Anderson winning tonight. I got Ben Henderson winning tonight, and I have Nemkov winning. As far as like knockout and everything, I guess we could, or whether I'm thinking decision, we can definitely talk about that soon. But that's how I have it playing out at the moment. Gambling stream, let's go. Let's get it, Zelme. What's up, Zelme? Slitty was on, I said hi, which. Oh, I hope they're doing good. Say hi to Slitty for me, man. It's been so long. And banging all of them. Kona is surely has been a while. Side guy, what you been up to, by the way, man? So Ryan, Colston, Jason in the building. A lot of you guys are here. Thank you for being here. Round 2 of a Schedule 3. Corrales versus Paravchenko. Both fighting at the very moment. Then we have a lot coming up. I'm gonna make sure I cover the third round of this fight, if not the second. But right now, actually, let me actually start the timer for it's at 4 minutes, and then we'll get right to it. And should be showing on stream. Here we go. Corrales versus Paravchenko, both standing toe-to-toe in the center of the octagon. This is the first fight of the main event of Bellator 268. Both standing toe-to-toe. Corrales looking to press the action here. Inside leg kick partially lands for Paravchenko. Both fighters respecting each other's power after a busy first round. Double jab thrown by Corrales, and that doesn't land. Who do you have for tonight, Marcel, by the way? For the 15 people here, make sure you hit the thumbs up if you haven't already and the subscribe button. Corrales pressing forward. Paravchenko circling to his left, looking for an opening himself. Feigning is Paravchenko. Throws a jab and then a left kick, but Corrales catches the leg, uses it to go towards the back. Nice roll through by Paravchenko. Corrales still glued on the back of Paravchenko. Throws a right hook, and that partially lands as they break away here. I might be a little loud on the mic, so let me make sure I turn it down just a tiny bit. I should still be loud enough. I know it clips a little bit in Streamlabs, so I just have to fix that. But both standing toe-to-toe, just under 3 minutes left in the second round. It will be AJ? You think so? Whoa, Ryder. Give me your reasons why. Nothing much. I've been out of sports because of my finger, but I've been vibing. Finished with all high A's. Let's go. Let's go. How long is it going to take for your finger to recover? To be fully healed. Left hook to the body. Just misses for Corrales. Double jab thrown by Paravchenko. Then a straight right hand. That doesn't land. Trying to measure the distance. Finding an opening himself is Paravchenko. Head kick just misses for Paravchenko. And Paravchenko catches a single leg. Wasn't able to complete it as Corrales circles away from him. But Paravchenko still with a deep right underhook under the shoulder of Corrales, going for a takedown. Back against the cage now is Corrales. Double unders by Paravchenko. Short right hook lands as they disengage. And here we go. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Right hook to the body lands for Paravchenko. Corrales on the defensive here with about a minute and a half left here in the second round of a scheduled 3. First fight of the main event if you're just getting here. Jab just misses for Paravchenko. Great right hand just misses for Paravchenko. Corrales playing patient here. Looking for an opening. Short left hook just misses for Paravchenko. Straight right hand just misses for Paravchenko. Big right hook over the top out of a combination lands for Paravchenko. Left hook lands again for Paravchenko. Just 60 seconds left here in the second round. Outside leg kick misses for Paravchenko. Both standing toe-to-toe. Double jab thrown by Corrales. That doesn't land. Moving laterally to the left is Paravchenko. Short right uppercut partially lands for Paravchenko here in the second round. He has found his rhythm so far here in the second round. Outside leg kick lands for Corrales, and then a right hook upstairs lands for Corrales. Both in the middle of the octagon. Going for a takedown is Paravchenko. He doesn't get it. Gets caught with a left hook upstairs. The crowd chanting jab lands for Paravchenko. Corrales responds with a jab of his own. I like the Bellator gloves, by the way. I've been liking the system as far as, like, if you guys are just getting here, by the way, for the light heavyweight bout between Corey Anderson and Ryan Bader, the winner of that faces the winner of Nemkov. The winner of Nemkov, I'm sorry, the bell just sounded super loudly, versus Anglickas, if you guys are wondering. And the winner between both of those fights fight each other, and then the winner gets $1 million. I like this whole Grand Prix tournament style format by Bellator. I do like that. I remember Pitbull McKee fought, Pitbull and Agent McKee fought, and that was pretty cool as well too. So I'm not mad at it. Round 3 is about to be underway shortly, by the way, guys. Good fight so far. So I'm missing basketball. Damn, that sucks, Saga. I'm sorry to hear that. So at least I was. I know, 2019. Let's go. Let's go, Zelme. I haven't talked to him in a minute, in like so long. That MV7 looks so professional, bro. I'm loving it, bro. I love the way it looks. Maybe I'm sure I'll tweak it in certain ways, like, you know, to make it look the way I want it to. But right now, Zelme, I'm truly loving it. I'm trying to get the maybe. Yeah, that looks okay right there. Here we go. Round number 3 is about to be underway shortly, guys. Corrales versus Paravchenko. And here we go. Round number 3. Last round between Corrales and Paravchenko here. Close fight so far. Unofficial scorecards, they have it 20-18 for Corrales. But I felt like Paravchenko won that second round in my opinion. So I would have it 19-19. I would have it tied going into the third. Double jab lands upstairs for Paravchenko. Finding his rhythm here in the third round. Paravchenko circling to his left. Trying to find an opening of his own here in the third round. Jab upstairs lands for Corrales. Jab upstairs thrown by Paravchenko. That misses, but he lands a big left hook upstairs on Corrales. Jab upstairs lands for Corrales. Good fight so far here in the third round. The first bout of the main event. Stiff jab upstairs lands for Paravchenko. Jab upstairs again lands for Paravchenko. What's the next upgrade? That's a good question. I don't know, Marcel. Well, I want to hook up the back of the stream, by the way, too. So I'm gonna have a poster like right here where my hand is at. I want to have more visuals. So that's the plan, Marcel. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Please do. The more I could improve the stream, the better. And they stopped the time. I missed exactly what happened. I'll let you know shortly. A cut. Oh, I think it was an eye poke on the right eye of Paravchenko. That's what it was. And he's taking a break here. Referee asking him if he's okay. Says, watch the fingers, touch gloves. And here we go. Round number 3 resuming. I have a 4K camera, but I don't have a 4K card in my computer. I have the HD60 Pro. I believe they made a 4K version. Or even a cam link. I think they made a 4K version. So I might have to get that. Left hook lands up. Left hook knocks down Paravchenko. Corrales now applying the pressure. Strong left hook upstairs landed for Corrales. And Paravchenko gets knocked down. Here in the third round. Knockdown for Corrales. Left hook upstairs for Corrales. Let's see what he does here. Let's see if he can capitalize here, knocking down Paravchenko. Corrales on top. Paravchenko trying to get back to his feet. And he finally does. Corrales trying to press the action out here in the third round. Straight right hand just misses for Corrales. It was a big left hook that landed upstairs for Corrales. Now he's starting to press the action. Paravchenko throwing the jab. That misses. Jason in the building. What's up, Jason? Outside leg kick lands for Corrales. Oh, the red camera is so expensive, my guy. The quicker they cut DC and Bisping for you, the better, in my opinion. Look, man, maybe let them take their time while we get the stream to 10K subscribers and then 20 subscribers. I know I'm dreaming big. Let's get to 4,000 first, right? But when we get to 4,000, then to 5,000, we keep growing this channel, man. I really can't wait to where we get to Will Ryder. Thank you for being here. If you're just getting here, by the way, too, anybody that's out there, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Left hook upstairs lands for Corrales. Outside leg kick lands for Corrales. He's starting to press the action. Paravchenko looking a bit hurt. He's getting caught with outside leg kick. Straight right hand down the middle lands for Corrales. Left hook upstairs lands for Paravchenko, but he also gets caught with a left hook. The big, interesting fight so far here. First fight of the main event between Corrales and Paravchenko. Straight right hand to the body lands for Corrales. Already a lot of volume so far here in the first round. Sure you guys hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Double leg takedown by Paravchenko. That misses. Corrales sprawls. Outside leg kick again lands for Corrales. Jab misses upstairs for Corrales. Jab upstairs lands for Corrales. Jab again for Corrales, but a jab upstairs also lands for Paravchenko. Jab upstairs thrown by Paravchenko. That doesn't quite land. Outside leg kick again for Corrales, and he mixes it up with a jab of his own as well. Jab upstairs thrown by Paravchenko. That doesn't land. Jab upstairs lands for Corrales. Another jab thrown, but this time doesn't land for Corrales. Big right hook upstairs lands for Corrales. This third round has big right hand down the middle for Corrales. Both fighters starting to let their hands go. I hope my mic is not clipping. Maybe I could fix a couple things so that doesn't happen. Outside leg kick again lands for Corrales. And when I get my interface, I also have a Motu interface that I ordered, Marcel. But with the COVID and everything happened, that's going to take a while to get in. So that's unfortunate. Jab, then a straight right hand downstairs for Corrales again. This third round has been all Corrales. Big left hook upstairs. Again lands for Corrales. And round number 3 is over as they both throw bombs. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me mute my mic real quick. I just want to see what it sounds like to you guys. It sounds really clear, man. I love it. I love it. That's what I wanted, Side Guy. I'm loving it. That MV7 looks so professional, says overall 99, the homie. I was thinking SM7B, but the MV7 like half the price, also like the Rogue. And another thing, if you ever travel, Zelme, or anything of that nature, the SM7B, you will have to carry a ton of equipment. If you buy a SM7B, then you also have to have an interface, which I'm getting anyways. So I might get one eventually as far as like a second mic. But like it's just so versatile having this mic because it's straight USB 2 or XLR, is XLR or USB. So I'm really enjoying it right now. The S1R also. Oh, that's a nasty camera. Is it a 5-round fight? The Corrales versus Paravchenko, it wasn't a 5-round fight. I don't know if you heard, Ryan, by the way, that what's it called? Bellator, all main events will officially be 5 rounds now, and I love that they did that because, man, watching MVP versus Douglas Lima, and that was just a 3-round fight for the main event was just so disappointing. Give me 1 second. Title performance. I'm looking it up right now. Let me see what I find. This is in a different language. Let me see. Because all I'm getting is some Etsy stuff, so I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. But is a fighter, Navajo Sterling. Is that who you're talking about? The Instagram? Let me see. The guy with the blonde hair? Sight set on the UFC, Navajo Sterling. Fighter record. Let me look him up because I don't know about him, honestly. 6 wins and 1 loss. Is that one of your favorite fighters, Will Ryder? All right, Saga, I'll catch you in a little bit. Yeah, MV7 is so versatile. Yeah, the S1R is that what they filmed Netflix. Yeah, that thing is disgusting. But to get, how much does that go for? It's good they do that because they did my man Romero dirty. Well, do you believe Romero when he said that he thought it was a 5-round fight, Ryan? That's a hard statement to believe, in my opinion. For the 11 people here, by the way, thank you for being here. By the way, Henry Corrales versus Paravchenko just concluded. The next fight will be Ben Henderson versus Brent Primus. If I sound a bit stuffy, I am, so I apologize for that. But Ben Henderson versus Primus will be up next, which should be an interesting fight. Henry Corrales says, I love you guys. He's proud. He wins the fight. Good as young buck. Do you know him personally or anything like that or no? Guys, thank you for being here, by the way, guys. If you're just getting here, thank you, thank you, thank you. 1 second here. Just fixing up a couple things here on the stream. Got to make sure we're doing good. But yeah, the next fight will be Ben Henderson, which a lot of guys have this up-and-comer, Brent Primus. He's 10-1 to give Ben Henderson some problems. Whether that's the case, whether he'll be able to do that, remains to be seen. We'll find out shortly. But I like the fight that we have today, guys. Let me fix one thing real quick. No, that's not what I'm looking for. What's the thing that I'm looking for right here? There we go. Copy this here. Let me copy this here. Bellator 268. We got everything going on here. We got our hashtags, making sure everything is good. Let's save it. There we go. All right, we're good to go, guys. Next fight will be Ben Henderson versus Brent Primus, which I did a 3-fight parlay. I had Henderson winning Bader. No, I'm sorry, Henderson. Then Anderson, and then Nemkov. Nemkov is a monster, by the way. He holds the title at the very moment as well, too. Corrales did win, by the way. Let's get ready to rumble. Thank you for being here, man. Welcome to the stream. Islam versus Hooker going to be good. I cannot wait for that fight, Zelme. You don't understand. About 4K with a good lens. Jesus. 2.5 K base and with a set of wow, that's a lot of bread. That's a lot of bread. What made you follow that fighter, by the way, too, Will Ryder? Just for what was done for and how young he is, I feel that. Let's get ready to rumble. Welcome to the stream, by the way.
Merry Christmas to me.
Let's go, Marcel, with the 5.
Merry Christmas to me.
Is not much, but I hope I can help you for the next upgrade. Listen. The reason why I've been able to get mics like this and improve the stream is because of your prior donations and you donating now. So thank you, Marcel. Thank you. Appreciate your donations. Every time I stream, you donate. So once again, man, I can't say enough. Thank you. Primus fought Michael Chandler. Yeah, I heard on a prediction video that he fought Michael Chandler before. Pretty sure he won, but I think something went wrong with Chandler's leg. I don't keep up with Bellator, but points is if he can fight with Michael Chandler, he's got to be fire. He's only had one official loss on his record. Let's see his resume right now at the moment. Once again, Marcel, thank you so much. Can't wait for Gaethje versus Chandler, says Ryan 2JZ. Listen, man, that's another one that's going to be absolutely insane, bro. That's going to be absolutely insane. That fight won't go the distance, Ryan, in my opinion. 10-2 right now. He lost to Craig Jones. He lost to Michael Chandler, actually. Unanimous decision. According to Tapology, where they're pretty accurate. So let me see what we got here. This is amateur results, pro results. Michael Chandler, it was a loss, a unanimous decision. And but that's weird because it says a loss, but his record says 10-1, but he also lost to Islam. And that was a split decision. So I would have to let's look at the most reliable source of all time, Wikipedia. Yeah, he lost to Michael Chandler. He won okay, so he fought him twice. He won the first one by TKO leg injury. No problem. Let's get ready to rumble. But then in their second encounter, he lost by unanimous decision. So he did win, but it was a leg injury according to the link. And then he lost to Mamedov as well, and that was a split decision. But he'll be fighting Ben Henderson. Ben Henderson is what people might say long in the tooth. He's been around for a while. He's 28-10. Ben Henderson is kind of a sort of a legend. He was one of the first fighters to land those oblique kicks. So he's gonna be he has a lengthy career. Remember, he beat Masvidal as well. That was back in 2015. He lost to Cerrone, lost to RDA. He beat Josh Thompson. So I got a 3-fight parlay going on. Let's see what happens. Once again, Marcel, thank you. Truly appreciate it. Plugs in the building. He says, what up, Miller? What's up, Plugs? Thank you for coming. Colston Brandon says Primus. Yep, Michael Chandler, pretty sure won. No, yeah, he won the first one, lost the second one. They did fight twice, Colston. Yes. Plugs, welcome to the stream. One time he went temporarily blind and quit. No way, Will Ryder. Is that true? Thoughts on Corey versus Bader? I think Bader is 38 years old. I believe Corey Anderson is 31 right now. And I know Bader wants to rematch against Nemkov if he could get past Corey Anderson. Right now, I think Corey Anderson is just a bit too dangerous for Bader. I think he's going to be able to just apply more pressure. And I think he's going to come out with the victory, in my opinion. I think Corey Anderson, the only guy he lost to recently, since 2018, was Jan Blachowicz. And we know Jan Blachowicz is a UFC title holder at the moment, champion. So I truly think Corey Anderson is just going to be a bit too much for Ryan Bader at this moment or at this time in his career. Bader's a legend himself, man. So, but I just think I think right now is just a bit too much for Ryan Bader at the moment. Yeah, he lost to Nemkov. That was the last fight he lost. It was Bellator 244. That was August 21st of 2020. And then he beat Lyoto Machida, but Machida's been around for way too long as well, too. This guy, Bader, by the way, 35 matches, 28 wins, 6 losses. He's a monster, but I don't know. I think Corey might even be able to take him down, and that ground and pound is just too dangerous for Corey Anderson, in my opinion. But luckily, we'll see the Ben Henderson fight next. I have a 3-fight parlay going at the moment. What about Vettori versus Costa? The infamous fight between the two losers against Adesanya. Look, man, Costa, at the end of the day, he's dangerous. You saw the battle that he had against Romero. Now, Vettori is another one that he just didn't fight a great fight. He made a statement recently that I just saw, Marcel, where he said, you know, I'm stronger than him, I'm faster than him. Adesanya was just smarter than me. And a lot of times that's all it takes in the octagon. So, I mean, right now, if I have to bet on the fight, I would probably go Costa. Costa only having one defeat, and that was against Israel Adesanya himself. But the way he got beat, and that's where I would be a little bit hesitant. The way that Costa got beat, he got completely dominated. We saw the excuses he came up with, but I don't know. At the same time, Vettori has some reputable names on his resume, like, you know, Kevin Holland, Adesanya twice, you know, Andrew Sanchez, so Jack Hermanson. I mean, I have to go Paulo Costa, in my opinion. In my opinion, I have to go Paulo Costa. I think he's a bit dangerous, carries a bit more power in his hands. Remember, he fought Uriah Hall, Romero, and then Adesanya back-to-back. He beat Hendricks. I just think Costa's power is going to show, and his aggressiveness, and I think he's going to be able to carry that fight out. Who do you have, Marcel? By the way, round number 1 of Ben Henderson between Ben Henderson and Brent Primus. It will be up next. That'll be the next fight on the main event. And then after that, 2 fights that could have been the main fight on the card, which is Corey Anderson versus Ryan Bader, and then Nemkov versus Anglickas. If you're just getting here, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you for everyone that's here. The #1 boxing and MMA commentary channel on YouTube is finally live. We're here, guys. Let's get it. A lot of interesting fights, guys. A lot of interesting fights on the horizon, by the way, too. November 6th, Caleb Plant versus Canelo. Colby Covington versus Usman. There's just so much out there. So much opportunities and fights that we'll be able to watch, guys. So I truly can't wait for that. And then UFC also, UFC 2. While we wait, we're just waiting for the main event. By the way, Costa versus Vettori will be next week. I don't know if I'll be able to cover that fight, but I'll let you guys know. But then the 30th, guys, UFC 267, Blachowicz versus Teixeira. And a fight I might be even more excited for, Petra Yan versus Corey Sandhagen, or Piotr Yan versus Corey Sandhagen. We know that Aljamain Sterling was out due to a neck injury, so Sandhagen stepped up. It was unfortunate that Dillashaw was hurt, so he couldn't step up. And also on that main card is Islam Makhachev versus Dan Hooker. So there's a lot out there. Oh, it's so stacked. You got Corey by stoppage? I think Corey could stop it in 3, in my opinion, Colson. Costa could take the W if he is smarter and doesn't just go in and trade. Yeah, he got to be careful with getting caught. And, you know, undefeated fighters, when they suffer their first loss, I'm always intrigued on how they bounce back, you know? The next piece of equipment that I'm getting on Marcel is a Motu MK5 interface. And I should have had it. I ordered it like 2 months ago, but because of the pandemic and everything, it's just taking real long to get here. I was supposed to get it in October, early October. And now they're saying like end of November, which sucks because I wanted it for like future events. But, you know, we'll get it. Skinny Claw in the building, by the way, World Rider. Let's go. Ben Henderson in the octagon alongside Brent Primus. And that's the next fight, guys, of the main event. We'll be calling it shortly. Thank you for being here. Both fighters are staring at each other. The fight is about to be underway. And here we go. Round number 1 of a scheduled 3-round fight between Brent Primus and Ben Henderson. And here we go. Main event fight here. Both standing toe-to-toe. Big right hand down the middle partially lands for Primus. He's trying to apply a lot of pressure here. Henderson being patient, circling to his right. Primus the one Walking forward, trying to close the distance. Feints a leg kick. He doesn't quite throw it just yet. Southpaw fighter is Ben Henderson. Orthodox fighter, Primus. Head kick just misses by Primus. Right hook misses for Ben Henderson. Looking to close the distance. Right hook partially lands for Henderson, and then a straight left hand just misses for Henderson. Inside leg kick, strong, lands for Henderson. Primus going for the takedown, has a single leg in the air. Henderson's back against the cage, trying to use it to get his feet back on the ground. Does so, but he gets caught with the right hook as he disengages here in the first round of a Schedule 3. Nice strong jab upstairs lands for Primus. Henderson backing off. Head kick thrown and missed by Henderson. Both standing toe-to-toe. Primus trying to close the distance here in the first round. Just under 4 minutes left. Double jab. Right hook lands for Henderson as Primus tries to close the distance. I think he's respecting Henderson's power. He was kind of being aggressive without any hesitancy, but now he's slowing down just a bit. Spinning back kick thrown by Primus. That misses. Henderson feints a leg kick, doesn't quite throw it just yet. Standing toe-to-toe with Primus. Big right hand just misses for Primus. Left hook upstairs lands for Henderson, and then her left knee lands for Henderson as well. Big left hook lands for Primus, and that hurts Henderson. He's trying to back off, trying to get away. Left hook lands again for Primus. This is where Henderson has to be careful. Strong jab up the middle lands for Henderson. Straight right hand down the middle for Primus. Going for the takedown is Henderson. Seeing if he can finish it. And he gets the takedown. Going for a guillotine choke is Primus. Henderson trying to create some space here. Finally gets a takedown. Henderson's back, or Primus back against the cage. Henderson on top. Primus trying to get back to his feet here. Henderson trying to circle towards the back. Finally, Primus back on his feet, back against the cage. Trying to go for the guillotine, trying to lock up his hands. Henderson trying to create some space here, trying to fight him off. Has to be careful here. Finally escapes his head just a bit. Henderson still trying to go for the takedown. Has to be careful of the guillotine choke. Primus still looking for it. Going for a single leg is Henderson. Doesn't quite get it yet. Wrapped around the legs of Primus, and he gets a takedown. Now Henderson is on top. Has to be very careful for a Kimura by Primus. He's trying to lock in the Kimura. Henderson trying to fight it off. Primus with a Kimura choke. Henderson could be in a world of trouble here. Has to be careful. Henderson just on top. 1 minute and 35 seconds left. A lot of action so far here in the first round of a Schedule 3. Henderson on top. Trying to throw some strikes to the leg, but it has to be careful of this Kimura lock. Maybe looking for an armbar here is Primus as well, too. That is what he's trying to do, going for an armbar. Now going back to the Kimura choke. Henderson defending here in the first round. On top of Primus. Gets his foot over. Henderson looks to be a bit safe here now. That Kimura grip is still locked. Henderson has to roll. Has to be careful with the armbar. Stays on top and escapes. Right knee to the head by Henderson. Right hook just misses for Henderson. He appears to have recomposed himself. Going for a takedown yet again. Just under a minute left here in the first round for Henderson versus Primus. I know it's so dope that it's multi-use, Zame. That's why I had to get it. Meglis, welcome to the stream. Henderson going for a double leg takedown yet again. Primus back against the cage here. For the 31 people here, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Going for the takedown is Henderson. Offensive first round for Ben Henderson so far. Primus has been offensive himself too. Being patient is Henderson. Primus gets a takedown, but round number 1 is over. Guys, I don't know if this fight is going to go the distance. Both fighters attacking a lot here. What flag is this? What do you mean, Marcel? Which one? Which one, Marcel? I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Pike Tam. I'm probably pronounced that wrong. Thank you for being here. Ben Henderson got caught with some big punches. What was it, a right? He got caught with a left hook, then a right hook, then a right hook, then a left hook. Yeah, Henderson got caught with a lot of punches there, but he survived. It was a left hook that hurt him. Then he went for a double leg. Has to be careful, Ben Henderson there. Got caught with a variety of punches. But he got out in time. Round 2 is about to be underway shortly. Oh, Meglis flag. I'm not sure. That's a good question. Here we go. Round number 2 about to be underway, guys. If you're just getting here, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Henderson versus Primus. Round number 2 is about to be underway. I don't see a flag. That's the thing. Like, do you see a flag like in the chat and I just don't see it? Oh, okay, now I see it. Yeah. That's a great question. What flag is that, Meglis? I see it now. I see it. I'm sorry. Here we go. Round number 2 of a Schedule 3. I'll try to look it up after the spinning back kick thrown by Primus. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe here. Second round of a Schedule 3. Because I want to know now, too. It didn't come up on my computer, but then I looked at my phone and I see it. Here we go. Round number 2. Henderson and Primus standing toe-to-toe here in the middle of the octagon of a Schedule 3. Head kick thrown by Primus. That misses. Henderson standing tall. Left kick to the body. Lands for Henderson. Left kick to the head. Misses for Henderson. Outside leg kick thrown by Henderson. Gets caught with a straight right hand. Down the middle. Yeah, I'm so happy he's versatile, Zelme. I'm actually loving the look of it, too, so I'm happy. Big right hook just misses for Primus. Right knee to the body by Henderson. Both fighting out of the clinch here. Right knee to the body for Henderson. And he has it right underhook. And he throws a left elbow, and that partially lands for Henderson. He's starting to let his offense going. Right kick to the body misses, but then a straight right hand down the middle for Primus. Circling to the right is Henderson. Straight right hand just lands for Primus. Left hook upstairs lands for Primus. That has been working for him tonight so far here in the fight. Right hook upstairs lands for Primus. Henderson looked a bit hurt. Gets away from the cage. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Outside leg kick again lands for Henderson. Feigning with the jab is Henderson. Primus backing off. Left hook upstairs lands for Henderson. Left hook to the body lands for Henderson. Right here is a commentary, Jolix. Outside leg kick partially lands for Primus. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Left hook just misses for Henderson. He threw it with bad intentions, but that doesn't quite land. Head kick partially lands for Henderson here. Left hook just misses. Has a deep right underhook. They both disengage and both standing toe-to-toe yet again here in the center of the octagon. Henderson circling to his right. Primus being the aggressor now. Right, left knee to the body just misses for Henderson. Primus trying to close the distance. Jab upstairs lands for Henderson. Looking for an opening is Primus. Nice knee on the inside for Henderson. Going for a double leg takedown is Primus. Henderson sprawling. Does a good job of sprawling on the head of Primus. Henderson not getting quite taken down yet. Right knee to the body out of the clinch for Henderson. Now his back is against the cage. Primus with a deep right underhook. Looking for an opening here. Henderson's back against the cage. Primus trying to be offensive here in the second round. Just about 2 minutes left here in the second round of a Schedule 3. Henderson's back against the cage. Deep left underhook now by Primus. Looking for a takedown. Henderson being patient. Trying to conserve his energy here after being offensive here so far. Fighting out of the clinch. Now Primus has double underhooks with a body lock. Trying to get the takedown. Henderson does a good job defending. But now Primus back. Primus doing a good job climbing on the back. And Primus might be under the neck of Henderson. Henderson has to be careful here. Henderson has to be careful with Primus trying to dig under the neck with short right hooks to the head of Henderson. Ben Henderson covering up. Primus on the back of Henderson trying to close out the show here in the second round. Going for the choke. Doesn't quite get it yet. Henderson trying to be patient, but Primus has both hooks. Has the body lock. Henderson just under a minute left. Can he weather the storm here in the second round? Primus again going for the choke. Trying to get under the neck. Henderson trying to defend here. Henderson trying to Fight off Primus, carrying the weight of Primus. Primus on the back of Henderson while Henderson is standing. This has to be waning on his energy here. Has to be careful. Is Henderson. That's a Turkmenistan flag. Thank you, Ryan, for... Bro, I had no idea what that flag was. Thank you, Ryan. I was going to look it up if you didn't right after this. Henderson carrying the weight of Primus. 20 seconds left. Can Henderson survive here in the second round? If he was winning this round early, Primus might have stole it in the last minute and a half here. 10 seconds left. Henderson trying to survive. Trying to fight the hands of Primus. 3 seconds left. And round number 2 is finally over. Henderson survives. I don't know. It might be 2-0 Primus or 1-1. It's pretty close. Pretty close, guys. Henderson has to be careful here. Going into the third round, I think he needs an explosive third round. Might be 2-0 Primus. I don't even know where Turkmenistan is at, bro, if I even said that right. That's a country in Central Asia. Never seen that before. Welcome to the stream. Pretty cool looking country. I'm looking at pictures of it right now. Look at this real quick, guys. Look at that. Pretty cool. All right, guys. Round number 3 is about to be underway shortly. Round number 3, the last round between Henderson and Primus is about to be underway. And then we get Corey Anderson versus Ryan Bader. So I can't wait for it. If you're just getting here, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Round number 3 is about to be underway between Henderson and Primus. Here we go. Both standing toe-to-toe. Big right hook lands for Henderson. Head kick thrown by Primus. That misses. Straight left down the middle partially lands for Henderson. So on the unofficial scorecards, on Big John scorecards, he has it tied 1-1 apiece. Big left down the middle for Henderson. That knocks down Primus. Has to be careful here now. It was a big left down the middle. Primus gets back to his feet. John McCarthy has a 1-1 going into the third on the unofficial scorecards. Big left knee to the head for Henderson. Primus going for a takedown here. Has a single leg. Going for the guillotine choke is Henderson. Trying to lock it up on his back on the bottom here. Lets it go. Henderson now back on the bottom. Right hook out on top is Primus. Went for a takedown. Henderson trying to get back to his feet. Trying to get the single leg, maybe a heel hook. Henderson back to his feet. Primus sprawling on the head of Henderson. Great scramble here. Now he's going for a guillotine choke. Primus going for a guillotine choke. Henderson looks in trouble here. Trying to get out of here. He might be in a world of trouble trying to push on the hips of Primus. Primus lets it go. Crazy fight so far. Henderson trying to get back to his feet. Has some butterfly hooks here. Is Henderson. Henderson back on the canvas. Primus on top. Trying to pass the guard of Henderson so far here. Very exciting third round. What's up, Raquel? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Henderson trying to get back to his feet. And now Primus has the back of Henderson. Henderson flat here on the canvas. Primus trying to land some significant strikes. Henderson has to find his way back to his feet. He landed a big left down the middle, but then got taken down, and it has been all Primus ever since. Going for the choke again is Primus. Ben trying to escape back control, but Primus has both hooks inside. Does a great job of controlling the back of Henderson. Going for the choke yet again is Primus. Trying to lock up the hands, trying to get under the neck. Henderson trying to defend back almost to his feet. He's on his knees. He's on all fours. Trying to get back to his feet. Primus doing a good job of just being glued to the back of Henderson. Henderson trying to kick a leg free so he could get back to his feet. Primus with the Kimura lock. A lot of weight on the back of Henderson, and that's what's making it tough for him. Going again for the choke is Primus. Trying to fight the hands is Henderson. Interesting third round here so far. Henderson has to get out of here, but the body lock is set by Primus, and that takes a lot of your energy out as well. Primus doing a good job, glued to the back of Henderson. Henderson trying to escape. Close fight so far, ladies and gentlemen. Primus on the back of Henderson. Ben Henderson trying to escape here. Still controlled by Primus, holding the back of Henderson. Not quite attacking the choke. Trying to get under the chin. Henderson doing a good job of defending, but at the same time not being offensive himself as Primus is glued. Just under a minute left here in the third round, ladies and gentlemen. The crowd is booing because Primus is not quite doing much here, even though he's glued to the back of Henderson. He is getting ground control time. Ben Henderson trying to escape here. 35 seconds left here in the third round. Going for the choke again is Primus. Henderson finally back to his feet. Trying to get Primus off of him. 23 seconds left. Trying to escape is Henderson. And slams Primus, but that doesn't work. Primus still on the back of Henderson. 10 seconds left here in the third round. Henderson trying to escape. Primus trying to finish a choke. 2 seconds left. And round number 3 is over. The fight has concluded. It will go to the scorecards. Primus looks confident as if he won the fight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go to the scorecards and find out who won. As far as Johnny Walker, Marcel, as we wait for the official decision, nothing that I see. Nothing that I see at the moment. The return of Johnny Walker 2 weeks ago. An article being made by UFC.com. But nothing that I can quite find just yet. If you're just getting here, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Henderson versus Primus has concluded. Remember, he lost to Thiago Santos not too long ago. But as far as what's next for him, I'm not sure. The official decision will be up next, ladies and gentlemen, between Ben Henderson and Primus. And then after that, guys, the co-main, Ryan Bader versus Corey Anderson, will be after that. So keep it locked. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. The official decision will be up next. Here we go. Gonna hear it now. He's practicing the worm, Will Ryder says. 57% of strikes landed for Henderson. 47% for Primus. 74% of kicks landed for Henderson. It was a big left. It was a left hook right on the chin of Henderson. I don't know who they're going to give this to because Henderson was offensive. When Primus was on the back of Henderson, he wasn't able to do much. Jason in the building. What's up, my guy? Thank you for showing love. Guys, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, guys. We are at 20 thumbs up. Let's get it to 30. Thank you guys for being here, guys. The official decision will be up next. Both fighters felt they have won. Here's the decision. DC's so good at it. Thank you so much, Zelme. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. We'll go now to the three. We'll go to the three judges. (30 to 27). For the winner by unanimous decision, Primus gets the decision and he wins, ladies and gentlemen. Zelmy, I have to do that video that you said so then I can so that it can like in the intermission while I go to the bathroom or something like that. But guys, I'll be right back. Keep it locked, guys. The next fight will be the co-main between Corey Anderson and Ryan Bader. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it locked. All right, guys, here we go. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that quick pause. Here we go. I had sandals. Don't know where I put it. It's all good. Here we go. Guys, if you're just getting here, Saturday, November 6th at 9 p.m. is Canelo versus Plant. That'll be on Showtime pay-per-view. Guys, the next fight, Henderson loses. The next fight will be Bader versus Anderson, and then Nemkov versus Anglickas. Should be interesting fight. Davis versus Romero, by the way, December 5th. Gervonta Davis versus Rolly Romero. That's another interesting one, which is crazy. What name are you going to use? I'm not sure, but we'll think about it. Don't worry, man. Don't think about it, but we'll figure it out, Jason. Also, like there's a couple things I want to do in the background. I can't wait for you guys to see. I'm just waiting on some things to come in the mail. Nemkov, man, he's a monster. Vadim Nemkov, 8-5 win streak. That's the main event for tonight. Nemkov versus Anglickas. And then, but next, guys, will be 29-6 Ryan Bader versus 15-5 Corey Anderson. Who do you guys have winning? Let me know in the chat below. Thank you for being here. Bader is on a quest to get his belt back. Is what one of the commentators says. Oh, I could turn the lights off for this too. Night mode. That's pretty dope. But let's leave it the way it is. Yo. Let's get it. Get it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully everything sounds good, guys. The mic and everything. I hope it does. Corey Anderson, man, the ground and pound king, will be up next. Oh, I didn't let you share a link. Sorry, buddy. Since ages ago, Will Ryder says, guys, the next fight will be the co-main, Corey Anderson versus Ryan Bader. We're just waiting on it. It sounds good. It sounds okay. Cool. I just want to make sure because I can't really hear back while I'm live, but I love the way it looks. I was just hoping it sounded good as well too, you know. But I'm glad. Hopefully we get the next fight soon. You know, Bellator sometimes takes forever in the intermission between fights, but hopefully that's not the case. We're just waiting on it, ladies and gentlemen. The co-main will be up next, guys. There's a lot of events that we could talk about while we wait as well, too. You know, the UFC is going to come out with a lot of events, guys. If you guys are just getting here, we're waiting for the co-main. In the meantime, Aspen Ladd versus Norma Dumont. Dumont wins a decision after 5 rounds. Costa Vittoria is October 23rd. October 30th. Is UFC 267 with Jan Blachowicz versus Teixeira, Piotr Jan versus Sandhagen, which is a crazy fight, and then Islam Makhachev versus Dan Hooker, which is insane, bro. There's so many fights that are on the horizon. On that same card as well, too, of UFC 267 is Li Jingliang versus Hamzat Chimaev. So Chimaev is finally making a return. I believe he had COVID and he was out for a while, and it was hard to get him back. But he will finally be back. And then November 6th is Usman versus Covington, Rose Namajunas versus Wiley Zhang, Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler, and then Frankie Edgar versus Marlon Vera. So crazy fight cards on the horizon. That's UFC 268. That's gonna be tough to be better, to find a card better than that. Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez is November 13th. Then UFC 269, Oliveira versus Poirier, Amanda Nunes versus Juliana Pena, Leon Edwards versus Jorge Masvidal. There's a lot out there. What do you think about Conor calling out Khabib? Marcel, he needs to give it a break, man. We know, I take Khabib's word for him saying he's not coming back. I have to believe him. He made the promise to his mom. Conor just needs to let that go. Who Conor fights next is a more interesting question, man. I'm not quite sure who he gets next. But I know he's desperate for a fight. He's the number 9 ranked fighter right now. He has RDA above him. Tony Ferguson might be a good matchup for Conor McGregor. Besides that, I have almost everyone above Dan Hooker beating Conor McGregor. You know, Islam Makhachev, Michael Chandler, Dariush. It's going to be really tough for McGregor to make a climb back up, and I don't know if he'll ever be able to, in my honest opinion. It's going to be really tough for him. But he's a number 9 ranked fighter right now. They're doing a highlight clip of Corey Anderson for those that are just getting here. He'll be up next against Ryan Bader. What are the Bellator updates? If you're just getting here, Vince, by the way, welcome to the stream. Corey Anderson will be up next against Ryan Bader. If you haven't caught up, Ben Henderson loses by unanimous decision to Brent Primus. Paravchenko versus Corrales. Corrales won that fight. As far as Bellator events coming up, upcoming events, let's see real quick, and they mentioned a few that I forgot to tell you, but let's see here. We have Lima versus MVP2, which we saw live. Nemkov versus Anglickas, right? Fedor versus Johnson will be October 23rd. And then November 5th is Bellator 270, which is Quilly versus Pitbull 2, which is going to be insane. And then Cyborg versus Kavanaugh is November 12th, by the way, if you were wondering. But a lot of UFC events coming up on the horizon. A lot of UFC events coming up on the horizon, guys. So make sure you guys keep it locked. I might take the suit off because I'm a little hot. But for right now, we'll keep it on. The tie keeps going to the left, you know. Got to work that out, but it's all good. Ryan Bader, 38 years old, I believe. He's trying to make a climb back up. Remember, he lost to Nemkov, so if he wins tonight, he'll get the winner between Nemkov and Anglickas, and I'm sure he wants Nemkov again. But he's gonna have to get past Corey Anderson, and that's gonna be really tough to do, in my opinion. Henderson did lose. Yeah, he lost a unanimous decision. He fought a good fight. He landed a bomb of a left hook right on the chin of Primus, but then he got taken down and he couldn't find his way out. It's, you know what? I don't know what's the over-under on Conor McGregor ever winning a fight in the UFC again, but Vince, you might be correct, by the way. Like, it's just, I'm not sure. Like, he doesn't look that dominant. He doesn't look that good. You know, all the money he's gained and whether his heart's still in it, it's going to be tough to say. Guys, if you're just getting here, by the way, guys, we are the #1 boxing and MMA commentary channel on YouTube, so make sure you guys hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Helps the channel out a lot. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers, so make sure you do. My birthday is on Halloween. Let's go, Jason. Let's go. Well, happy early birthday. Conor Diaz 3 is perfect. Send them both off rich. That's probably the best fight they could make for Conor McGregor at the moment. I don't really see who else they can give him. Maybe the winner of, if Dustin Poirier beats Charles, like Oliveira, I don't think we want to see a third one. Like, I mean, a fourth one. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know who you give him. I don't think he deserves a title fight, but for him to work his way back up, I don't know what you do with Conor McGregor's career. It's maybe you give him a Tony Ferguson. I don't know. Anybody in the top 5, I think he loses to Gaethje, Dariush, Chandler. I think he loses all of those fights. Thanks, DC. Anytime, Jason. Somebody gave the name Jason down with DC, and I kind of like that. I think I want to let this button go. It's a little bit tight, you know what I'm saying? Because if I tighten this, yeah. Vince, thank you so much for subscribing, my guy. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Guys, the next fight is the co-main between Corey Anderson and Ryan Bader, guys. So keep it locked. We'll be doing a live commentary. We're the #1 boxing and MMA commentary channel on YouTube. So make sure you keep it locked. Corey Anderson about to make his way to the octagon if you're just getting here. So much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we are at 50 viewers, 26 thumbs up, 4 more for 30 thumbs up. So make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Corey Anderson making his way to the octagon. The next fight will be Corey Anderson versus Ryan Bader. The winner of this will face the winner between Nemkov and Anglickas. So we have a lot of things coming up on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm truly excited for it. I'm truly, truly excited for it. Let me see if I do this. Check, check, check. 1, 2. I'm just making sure everything is working the way I want it to. And I think it is. Yep. I think we're all good. Guys, Corey Anderson making his way to the octagon. If you're just getting here, keep it locked. Co-main event is about to be underway. Corey Anderson, the keys to victory is use the jab. Is what is said on the stream. He's making his way to the octagon, the ground and pound king. Corey Anderson finally steps into the octagon. Now we await Ryan Bader, and then it'll be the main event. I sub and like. That's why you're my guy, Jason. That's why you're my guy. Kyle, C, welcome to the stream. What do I think about the Ariel Brendan Shaw beef? Bro, you are probably the first one to ask me that, and I'm glad because I actually care a lot. Like, I love Ariel Helwani. I like Brendan Schaub as well, too. Maybe that almost gives away what you might think. I mean, I like both. I love Brendan Schaub and the Food Truck Diaries and what he's done for his career. You know, not working out in the UFC, but he does content and, you know, fight companions and things of that nature. But it all boils down to this for me. By the way, guys, for you guys just getting here, Ryan Bader making his way to the octagon. We're just talking a little UFC and boxing and fight sports before the co-main is underway, guys. So make sure you guys keep it locked. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. As far as the Brendan Schaub thing, like, if it's true that Brendan Schaub, well, he did make a public statement saying, there's millions of people that say working with Ariel is a nightmare, blah, 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 this and that and so forth. And if that's not true, that's kind of messed up, Vince, in my opinion. And he should make a public apology. And then everything will be under, will be swept under the rug. And it should be water under the bridge. And I believe Ariel. But I don't know. Like, it's just, I think it's kind of messed up, in my opinion, if that's the case and, them going back and forth. So I like Ariel. I like what he has done in MMA and in the UFC and what he's done for fight sports generally. So it's a live commentary, like it says on the title, Lord Warcraft. Yeah, no, Zelme, like I actually like that topic. Shab is a good commentator, but a terrible comedian. Bro, a lot of people say he's horrible as a comedian. By the way, tail of the tape, 28-6, Ryan Bader. 50. I've never seen some of his specials, by the way, though. 15-5 is Corey Anderson. 32 years old is Anderson. 38 is Ryan Bader. 6'3" is Anderson. 6'2" is Bader. Reach advantage goes to Anderson, a 3.5-inch reach advantage, 3.5-inch reach advantage. Both fighters in the octagon. The fight is about to be underway if you're getting here. Yeah, like you don't do that, Zelme, at the end of the day. Like that's just a low blow, in my opinion. Schaub, maybe he just said things without saying it. Who knows, man? Like, I do truly think he's a good guy, but when you do something like that, it's not cool. Vince, what do you think about it, my guy? I like both guys, though, man. I truly do. I just hope they can work it out because both guys are essential. Both guys are, I think, valuable to the to MMA in general. So I hope they can work it out. But guys, by the way, round number 1 of the co-main is about to be underway, guys. Both fighters are in the octagon. Announcers are calling them. It'll be underway shortly, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys have any suggestions on or any connections for me to get to Bellator or UFC or whatever, you guys let me know. Shoot me a message. But we are the #1 boxing and MMA commentary channel on YouTube. I love that he's on MMA on the MMA Hour, which I watch religiously every Monday and Wednesday, Vince. And I love that he's standing up for himself too. I truly do like Ariel. Like, I love what he does. And people don't like him. They say he's cringy or nerdy. I personally love what he does, and he does a great job at what he does with interviewing fighters, and with the MMA Hour is just a phenomenal show. Round number 1 is about to be underway between Bader and Corey Anderson. Both asked if they're ready. Here we go. Round number 1 between Corey Anderson and Ryan Bader of a scheduled 5. Here we go. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Jab thrown by Bader. That partially lands. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe here. Double jab thrown by Corey Anderson. Then the straight right to the body lands for Corey. Overhand right lands for Corey. Jab upstairs by Bader. That misses. Both fighters looking to be offensive and aggressive here in the first of a scheduled 5. Light heavyweight fight here between both fighters. Big right hook over the top. Lands for Corey Anderson. Bader covers up. Corey going for the finish. Right hooks over the top. Bader trying to cover up. Another left hook lands for Corey Anderson. And he's on top. Right elbow lands for Corey Anderson. Bader's in trouble. The ref stops it. And just like that, round number 1, it's over. Corey Anderson with the round number 1 TKO victory. Landed a monstrous right hook over the top. Ryan Bader falls. And then Corey Anderson just continues to land vicious strikes. And just like that, guys, this fight just started. And just like that, it's over. Yeah, that's not cool, Zelme. That's just not cool at all, bro. Not cool at all. Round number 1, TKO victory for Corey Anderson. And just like that, the fight is over. Man, Anderson looked scary, bro. Anderson looked absolutely scary in that knockout. Good for him. What a knockout for Corey Anderson, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. That was just phenomenal. Round 1 TKO victory for Corey Anderson. Landed a monstrous right hook. Look, they're showing a replay of it right now. Again, 1 second. Off center line, right hook lands right behind the ear for Corey Anderson. He did try to get out of there. It was just, he slips a left hook right behind the ear of Ryan Bader. He falls to the ground. Corey Anderson continues to land vicious strikes. The ref stops it, and just like that, it is over, ladies and gentlemen. I walked out, and it's done just like that, man. Oh, bro, it's a phenomenal show, Vince. I absolutely love his show. He does a great job of interviewing fighters, and then he does a Q&A afterwards. And another thing I didn't like, Shaw was basically saying like, oh, he only you know, all he does is interview fighters, but like he does a good job at it. Number one, and number two, the Q&A things he does and everything, I think he's phenomenal in my opinion. Just like that, it's over, Marcel. What a fight! What a fight! Nostradamus Will Ryder says that's hilarious. Easy, I bet in Anderson all money. I did a parlay on Anderson and what's it called? On Anderson and Nemkov. So let's see how we're looking here. I lost to Ben Henderson to win over 0.5, but I won the Corey Anderson versus so I just got one more. What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Anderson, round 1, TKO victory. Guys, keep it locked. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, guys. But, guys, round number 1, TKO victory for Corey Anderson. He will face the winner of Nemkov. 31 likes on the video, too, guys. Thank you so much. Let's keep it going. Nemkov and Anglickas will be up next, guys. What, bro? Corey Anderson, remember, he was in the UFC as well, too. And they're probably missing him because he looks completely dominant. The last person he lost to was Jan Blachowicz, who's a champion at the moment. Hakan, I'm sorry if I pronounce your name right, but Bergson says, Miller, just came across this channel. Mate, you are rhetorically top-notch. What is your daily business, though? I'm a truck driver by day. I wish I was a commentator, man, and that's what I do as far as on the channel. We've been growing. Like, we went from, like, 300 subscribers to, like, 3,000 so fast, man. We're at 3,700. So anybody that's new here, make sure you subscribe and keep it locked. I'm a truck driver by day, so thank you for being here, but commentator by night. I love doing this. We snuck into the basement of the arena here at Showtime, and we're just commentating these fights, so let's get it. I like Josh Thompson as an MMA commentator. And then, oh, they're both great. They're both great, by the way. Both absolutely great. Corey Anderson, what a fight. What a phenomenal fight. You know who I like that doesn't get enough recognition, in my opinion, as far as commentators? Dominic Cruz. Because he's so insightful as far as, like, you know, and so is Bisping and DC. I love DC, by the way. But I don't know. Dominic Cruz, I feel like, is overlooked a lot. Serbian music, I won a bit of money. Let's go, Serbian. Dominant performance. Where is... Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm finding out what arena they're in right now. They're at the Footprint Center. At the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona. So that's where we're at tonight. Phoenix, Arizona. At the Footprint Center. Let's get it. Oh, Cruz is phenomenal, Vince. I think he's over, like, I'm sure a lot of people love him, but I just feel like he doesn't get talked about enough when talked about commentators as far as, like, the best one in the sport. Dominic Cruz does a phenomenal job. Like, he's really insightful. He'll be like, you know, he'll say certain things like, this is what he needs to do. This is what's working. Like, but he says it in such a, like, clear-cut way that's good for a casual fan and for an experienced fan. Great fight by Corey Anderson. Ali is his manager, by the way, too. What a fight by Corey. Looked phenomenal, man. Like, Bellator, they need to keep it up because I would love to cover more Bellator events. Good for Corey Anderson. Yeah, Cruz is decent as well. Yeah, I like him. I like him. I think he does a great job. Corey Anderson, by the way, if you're just getting here, first round TKO victory. Next fight will be Nemkov versus Anglickas. Or or however you want to call him. But anyways, Julius will be up next versus Nemkov. Can't wait for this one, ladies and gentlemen. 12-3 versus 10-1. Nemkov is a dangerous fighter, man. Dangerous fighter. A lot of people have him winning tonight. Who do you guys have, by the way, if you guys are following this fight? Let me close my DraftKings Sportbook, see if it updated, guys. Thank you for being here. We're in the basement in Phoenix, Arizona of the Footprint Center. Next fight will be the main event. Next fight will be the main event. Wow, he won in such dramatic fashion. Speaking of Corey Anderson, wow, what a fight! Bisping is great as far as personality wise. I agree. Oh, he's great. I saw a few like highlights of Anglickas, tall standing striker. I like what I saw. He's a promising guy. I think the only guy he lost to. Let me see. I just looked this up not too long ago. Give me 1 second and I'll tell you who he lost to, his record and everything and all that. His last loss, he's 10-1, was a long time ago. 2016 to Cameron Olsen. That was his last loss. He's 10-1 pro MMA record. But he's a promising guy. A lot of people said that the UFC should have signed him and they didn't. But either way, he has a shot against Nemkov. Remember, it was supposed to be Romero and it was supposed to be Anthony Johnson. But Romero failed like some kind of medical test. Johnson, I forget exactly what it was as far as like this whole Grand Prix and, you know, and the light heavyweight title. But because that didn't occur, that's why we're getting Anglickas and Nemkov. But this should be a barn burner for sure. They're showing highlights of Fedor Emelianenko, by the way, as he fights soon as well. Pavel, welcome to the stream. I believe so. I believe he didn't sign not too long ago. But the UFC thought that they should have signed him, and they didn't. He actually fought. No, he fought a few amount of times. He fought 2019, so not that new, against Jordan Young and won that fight unanimous. And that was Bellator 233. So he's been around for a while. Then 251 he fought and he wins unanimous. And then Bellator 257 he won as well again against Milliard. Who did Milliard beat? That was a big fight. I forget who it was. Looking at his record right now, but this should be a good one. Nemkov is a monster too. Bader wanted that rematch against Nemkov, but because he lost, as far as Bader, the one that will be seen, the winner between this fight is going to be Corey Anderson. And Corey Anderson looked, man, for a 205-pounder, he looked quick on his feet. His striking looked pristine. Really liked what I saw from Corey Anderson. Even though the fight ended so quickly, I really liked what I saw. But Nemkov now is going to be able to fight Julius Anglickas, and this should be an interesting fight. And he's warming up behind the scenes. Nemkov working behind the scenes. That'll be the next fight, guys. The main event. Keep it locked. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, you know who I saw fight today that I was impressed with? You guys might have never heard of him. JJ Wilson is now 8-0, so he's a promising, the Mayori kid. He's promising. What was his name? Bates. Bellator. What was his name? I think his last name was Bates. Jalen Bates. He's 4-0 professional record. Maybe I could try to get an interview with him. I could hit him up, and you know, because we need to start getting these interviews on this channel. But he won by armbar, and he put on a phenomenal performance. Jalen Bates, 4-0 pro MMA record. I don't think it was that. Anthony Joshua, why was he out? Anthony Joshua. I'll tell you right now what it was. Bellator. I forget exactly what it was, my guy. So I want to make sure I know before I spread fake news. He had a serious illness. Veteran MMA fighter Anthony Johnson has provided a health update after being forced out of tonight's due to 4 weeks ago. Rumble took onto social media when he was a 4-5 and he was forced to withdraw. Yeah, he was just forced to withdraw, and I'm not sure exactly why. He was in the hospital. I'm not sure exactly why. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but that's what I heard too. But that's why he wasn't able to make it to this or Romero, and now we get what we're getting soon. Pavel, welcome to the stream, my guy. Yeah, he's 38 years old. He looked sharp, but Corey Anderson just looked a bit too fast for him, too strong for him. And once he got caught, it wasn't a super, super explosive hook, but it was a hook strong enough to knock him down, and it didn't even land cleanly. So if that knocked him down, we could be seeing the beginning of the end as far as like the trajectory of his career. Nemkov will destroy for sure. Most likely Hakan or Hackett. I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But guys, the main event will be underway next. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Main event will be underway shortly. Thank you for all the new subs, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, guys. We're right now at 3,733. That's crazy. 67 away from 3,800, so let's go. We might make it happen tonight. Main event between Nemkov will be up next. Nemkov and Anglickas. And a lot of events underway. The 23rd, I think. Is it Shakur Stevenson and Herring? I think that's the next week too. Yeah, October 23rd. That's another great fight right there, man. It's another great one, which I can't wait for. Stevenson, man, he's just a phenomenal fighter. Herring is no slouch of himself. I think he served twice as far as like fighting for this country, and then to come back, man, that's pretty nuts. I used to be the underdog, Nemkov in an interview saying, now fighters are training specifically to face me. They are tailoring their preparation and their game plans to our matches. This makes me feel even more inspired to train. Nemkov is a monster, man. I don't see this going the distance, in my humble opinion. Nemkov is very scary, Marcel. I absolutely agree. Anglickas, the way they speak of him as a legit dark horse. He's 10-1. The UFC overlooked him. A lot of people felt he should have been signed. Anglickas has fought, I think, at UFC. Bellator 237, 251. He has been winning by unanimous decision, like ever since he's been on a tear. I think I have him right here, Julius Anglickas. Yeah. Ever since he's been in Bellator. Jordan Young, 2019, unanimous. Polizzi, 251, unanimous. Milliard, which is, remember, he gave Milliard his first loss, I believe. No, he lost to Abdullah before. But anyways, he beat Milliard, and now he's going to fight Nemkov, which is just, this is a big step up, though. So even though he's a dark horse, of course, Nemkov is going to be the favorite. And rightfully so. He has good striking from what I've seen. I've seen a few of his highlights that I was watching earlier today. Strong fighter, strong stand-up fighter, but Nemkov just looks a bit scary just with his timing and precise punching. It should be interesting. His follow-up attacks were scary, man. Once he landed that right hook over the ear of Ryan Bader, Bader got knocked down. Then Corey Anderson was on top. Of course, he wasn't going to let Bader get back up, but just his follow-up striking with the right elbow to the head, and Nemkov is versatile too. That's what makes him dangerous. So we shall see, man. A lot of events coming up, guys. Jason in the building. He's still here. Welcome to the stream, my guy. Great right hand down the middle by Anglickas. A lot of fights coming up, guys. If you're just getting here, the main event will be up next. A lot of fights on the horizon as well, too. October 30th. UFC 267, Blachowicz versus Teixeira, Sandhagen versus Piotr Yan, Islam Makhachev versus Dan Hooker. That's just an insane card, in my opinion. That's just an insane card, in my opinion. So that will be not too long from today. That'll be October 30th. Then UFC 268, November 6th. That's the fight I really can't wait for. Usman versus Covington, Namajunas versus Weili Zhang, Michael Chandler versus Justin Gaethje, Frankie Edgar versus Marlon Vera. I don't know if you guys know Sean O'Malley got confirmed versus Paiva, which should be a good fight too. Best timing. Oh, he's phenomenal. Do you stream next week? That is unknown at the moment. I might not be able to make it for the UFC Fight Night Costa versus Vittoria, which I really want to make it here for, because also, I mean, that's 4 p.m. Hold on a second. That's 4 p.m. Eastern. I might be able to sneak that in. I assumed it was going to be at night, but by the time they get on, yeah, there's a lot of fights. By the time they get on, it'll be like 7:30. I might not be able to be here, Marcel. I will keep you updated by putting post on YouTube. If I can, I'm sorry. What time does Shakur Stevenson fight that night? I will find out real quick. Looking it up real quick. That starts at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. By the time they get on, it'll probably be like 11 o'clock at night. So that's unfortunate. I'm really gonna try. If I can make it happen, I will make it happen. But it's gonna be tough. Yeah, they canceled the fight between Garcia and Jojo Diaz. I saw that, Zelme, which is unfortunate. I really like Jojo Diaz as a fighter as well too. That's a tough test for Ryan Garcia. Julius Anglickas on his way to the octagon. So the main event will be underway shortly. Keys to victory: cut off his angles and make him pay, and straight punches for Julius Anglickas. A little stuffy. I apologize, guys. What is your chances for? What are your prediction for Chandler and Gaethje? Good question, by the way, my guy. Guys, for the new people here, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Also, guys, make sure you guys hit the bell for post notifications, because we come out with videos at least once or twice a week. As far as a prediction for Chandler and Gaethje, I have to go with Gaethje, and the reasons why is, while they're both dominant strikers, both very aggressive, the whole funny debate on who takes a step back first, right? Who walks back first, right, is like the ongoing bet. But anyways, I have Gaethje just being the more precise striker, as far as like the way he looked against Ferguson and being patient. He's going to have to fight that way against Chandler, because Chandler is explosive as well. I just have him being more precise and landing the big punch against Chandler. And I don't have that fight going the distance either way. I can see it going Chandler as well, too. I think that fight is going to end by knockout regardless of how it ends. But and then Gaethje with his camp and who he has behind him. Remember, the same trainer as Namajunas and Usman. I just feel he's going to have what it takes to take out Michael Chandler. And then Makhachev versus Dan Hooker. That's a tough. Did you think Dan Hooker get the job done against Makhachev? Falls in said, welcome to the stream, by the way. It's going to be really tough. That's a stylistically tough fight for Dan Hooker. Makhachev being the southpaw fighter as well, too. Has the takedowns, has the ground control. That's going to be really tough. I really commend Dan Hooker for taking that fight basically on short notice. He just came off a fight like about a month ago, and he's going to step in there with someone like Makhachev right afterwards. That's just phenomenal, in my opinion. The only thing he doesn't have that Khabib had was like the dominant striking, as far, not the dominant striking, I'm sorry, the ground control, I would say, where Khabib was a little more aggressive. But at the end of the day, man, yeah, he's like a baby Khabib. It's crazy. Tail of the tape, 14-2, Vadim Nemkov versus 10-1, Julius Anglickas, 30 years old to 29. Reach advantage goes to Anglickas, an inch advantage. I'm going to just say Anglickas. Is way easier to say. He is tough as nails. And if he catches Islam has been put out before. That's his only fight that he's lost. Hooker, no chance against Islam. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Marcel, I just don't see him winning, but like it'll be really tough for him. But Islam is just a dominant fighter, man. Props to, at the end of the day, like, that's one thing. I don't see his stock going down for taking this fight. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Apologize for that. We're back, guys. Props to Hooker for taking the bro. Like, for him to take that fight on such short notice. Remember, he couldn't go back to, what was it, New Zealand, fighting someone that's like, that kind of like is very dangerous for him. He didn't have to take that fight, and he took it. So I hope the UFC doesn't give up on Hooker, even if he loses to Islam, and he deserves all the credit for taking that fight, because a lot of fighters nowadays wouldn't take that fight. Islam absolutely has more weapons, but if Dan Hooker could catch him, that is not it is unlikely, but it's not impossible, so to speak. Jojo fighting Haney now, right? That's what they're saying. I hope that's the case. And Miller isn't Haney versus Diaz in December. I hope so. Did they lock it in yet? I don't think that's on contract again. I'll look it up. Guys, by the way, round number 1 of Nemkov versus Anglickas will be up next. Is about to be underway. Hooker, lovely person. Yeah, you got to give him credit for that. I think people will be surprised by his strength, and he'll land that. He might land that lucky shot. It is very, it is very possible. Islam will take it well. He'll probably take it to the ground, and that's where it could get a little dangerous. Here we go. Round number 1 of a Scheduled 5 main event fight between Anglickas and Nemkov. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Both out of the orthodox stance. Jab thrown by Nemkov. That misses, just measuring the distance. Right kick to the body. That does land for Nemkov. Both in the middle of the octagon. Jab thrown by Nemkov. Doesn't land, just measuring the distance here so far in the first round. Jab upstairs. That misses again for Nemkov. Left hook upstairs for Nemkov. Misses. Head kick. That also misses. Anglickas trying to be patient here, standing toe-to-toe. Jab upstairs misses for Nemkov. Straight right hand misses for Anglickas. Left hook just misses for Anglickas. Both fighters looking to be aggressive here in the first round. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up if you haven't already. Short left hook lands for Nemkov. Eye poke, and they have to stop the time because Nemkov gets caught with an eye poke. I loved him on the Ariel show, man. He did phenomenal. By the way, guys, round number 1, 4 minutes and 8 seconds left, but they stopped the time because Nemkov gets caught with an eye poke. Here we go. They resume. And here we go. Round number 1. He is a very nice human being, Hakan. I absolutely agree. Big right hand over the top. Lands for Nemkov. Anglickas takes it quite well. A jab thrown by Anglickas. Jab upstairs lands for Anglickas. Another jab upstairs lands for Anglickas. Jab to the body, misses for Nemkov. Nemkov circling to his right. Anglickas trying to press forward. Jab upstairs for Nemkov. Big right hook over the top for Anglickas, and that hurts Nemkov. Nemkov got a bit too aggressive. Big straight right hand down the middle for Anglickas. He has to be careful here. Nemkov a bit hurt. Now going for a double leg takedown. And he gets it. Nemkov got stunned, gets a double leg takedown. Now he's on top in the closed guard of Anglickas. I think it was a big uppercut that landed for Anglickas that's just stunned Nemkov. But now Nemkov on top. Could rest here a bit here. In closed guard is Nemkov on top. Anglickas on the bottom here. Let's see if he can work from here. Nemkov, I think, went for the takedown because he was hurt, and he gets the double leg. He's on top now, just under 3 minutes left here in the first round of a Scheduled 5. Oh, I can't wait for that, Hakan. I truly can't. Nemkov on top, trying to land some elbows. Partially lands a few. Nemkov on top, trying to break the closed guard of Anglickas. Right hooks to the body for Nemkov out of the... While he's on top, short right elbow for Nemkov. Another short right elbow for Nemkov. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first round. Trying to frame is Anglickas. Trying to create some space. Trying to put his foot on the hips of Nemkov, but wasn't quite able to do so. Trying to frame here. He shrimps away, but Nemkov just applies the pressure and stays on top here in the first round of a scheduled 5. Just under 2 minutes left. Anglickas on the bottom, short left elbow by Nemkov on top. Short right looping, right hook lands for Nemkov. Trying to pass the guard. Anglickas gets back to his feet, and here we go. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Both standing in the middle of the octagon. Anglickas looking to be aggressive. Strong jab upstairs. Lands for Nemkov. Nemkov being patient. Another right hook upstairs. Also lands for Nemkov. Short left hook. That misses for Nemkov. Both in the middle of the octagon here in the first round. Jab upstairs. That misses for Nemkov. Blood trickling down the left side of the nose of Nemkov. Anglickas trying to press forward. Looking for an opening. Jab upstairs by Nemkov. That misses. Anglickas, another big right hand, just misses for Nemkov. Right knee, that misses for Anglickas. 43 of 69 strikes landed for Nemkov. 4 of 20 by Anglickas, only 20%. But remember, he landed that big strike that knocked down Nemkov for a bit. Another strong jab upstairs lands for Nemkov. Another strong jab upstairs lands for Nemkov. Under a minute left here in the first round. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe here in the first round, but that one strike was not enough, one of the commentators exclaims. Both feigning just a bit, standing toe-to-toe, middle of the octagon. Jab misses for Nemkov. Short left hook lands flush for Nemkov. Anglickas trying to press forward. Straight right hand. That misses for Anglickas. A few seconds left here in the first round. Big looping right hook lands for Nemkov. Then a head kick thrown by Nemkov. But that misses. Few seconds left here in the first round. And round number 1 is over. Anglickas looked a bit hurt there in the closing seconds of the first round. Guys, thank you for being here. Keep it locked. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Yeah, I'm glad you like the MMA Hour, Vince, because that's a show I truly love myself. So we can always talk about that. Monday, I come out with a podcast, a little self-promotion. Oh, it was a right hook that landed around 7 p.m. Let's see, they're showing it again. It was a right hook right on the chin of Nemkov that really stunned. Him. He got hurt, but he recovered. Round 2 will be underway. And yeah, so like on Monday around 7 p.m., we'll be doing a podcast, so make sure you guys are here and make sure you guys keep it locked. Guys, round number 2 will be underway shortly between Nemkov and Anglickas. Here we go, round number 2 about to be underway. Just waiting on it, guys. Cejudo in the stands as well, by the way. I do Monday around 8 p.m. or I'm sorry, like 7 p.m. Eastern. Here we go. Round number 1. Round number 2 of a scheduled 5 between Nemkov and Anglickas. Interesting first round. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Left hook misses for Nemkov. Yeah, so I'll do like a Monday stream, and then I'll cover like every fight, and then I'll come out with videos throughout the week, like covering UFC, MMA, boxing, stiff jab upstairs again. Nemkov has such a strong jab that lands flush. Jab upstairs again for Nemkov. Left hook just misses for Nemkov. Nemkov is obvious that he has the speed advantage. Left hook upstairs lands for Nemkov. Double jab upstairs by Nemkov. That misses. Head kick misses. Another stiff jab upstairs lands for Nemkov. Straight right hand down the middle. Partially lands for Anglickas. Another right hook. Partially lands for Anglickas. Another straight right hand down the middle. That misses for Nemkov. Both fighters looking to exchange. Another right hook upstairs lands for Nemkov. Anglickas trying to close the distance here. Trying to find an opening of his own. Right hook just misses for Nemkov. Anglickas backs up. Round number 2. Straight right hand just misses for Anglickas. He's trying to press the action himself, having a tough time finding some openings. Anglickas pressing forward. Nemkov circling to his right. Anglickas being the stalker. Both fighters fighting out of the clinch. Nemkov looking for a takedown now. Has a deep left underhook. Anglickas back against the cage. Nemkov potentially going for a takedown here. Anglickas trying to defend. Trying to stand tall. And the takedown by Nemkov lands right inside control. Trying to get into top mount. Falls into Neon Belly here. Anglickas back on the canvas. Nemkov on top here. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second round of a scheduled 5. A cut appears to be on the right eye of Nemkov. And a little blood trickling down right above the eye. Right on the eyebrow. Left hooks to the head. Out of close guard for Nemkov, trying to land some vicious elbows here. Lands a short right elbow to the chin of Anglickas. Anglickas trying to defend here in close guard. Another left hook upstairs. Another left hook upstairs. Out of close guard for Nemkov. He's on the top trying to break the guard, trying to maybe pass it as well too. Anglickas has to fight from here, has to find a way to create some space, but having a tough time doing so far. See you, Gene. I drive an oil truck. I deliver oil, Hakan. See you, Jason. Have a good night, bro. Nemkov on the top, trying to pass the guard here, trying to dominate and take control here in the second round. Anglickas trying to recover, trying to create some space, trying to maybe frame and put his foot on the hips of Nemkov, having a tough time doing so. His head near the cage is in close guard. Just needs to fight out of here, but Nemkov with a lot of top pressure, just staying on top and weighing on Anglickas. Short right hook on top for another looping left hook, lands flush for Nemkov from the top here. Just under 2 minutes left here in the second round. Nemkov on top, short right hook to the chin, lands for Nemkov. Yeah, that was a great recovery, Hakan, by Nemkov so far. He's on top here. Guys, keep it locked. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up if you haven't already. Nemkov on top, trying to break the guard of Anglickas. He's just weighing on him, weighing on him. Anglickas just can't find the way out. Another short right elbow lands for Nemkov off top here. Short left elbow by Anglickas from the bottom. And he's trying to frame. Trying to frame on the hips of Nemkov. Nemkov just hips low, very heavy. Short right hook, then a left hook upstairs for Nemkov. A lot of blood trickling down the eye of Anglickas. Has to be careful here. Has to weather the storm here. Has just about under 60 seconds left. Arianto, welcome to the stream, my guy. Another right hook up top for Nemkov. Trying to close the show here is Nemkov. Anglickas trying to defend here. Has a big gash under his eye. 40 seconds left here in the second round. Can Nemkov close out the show? Another left hook upstairs for Nemkov. Another right hook upstairs for Nemkov. Nemkov on top here. Straight right, straight left. Anglickas just defending, trying to create some space. 23 seconds here. Anglickas trying to defend. 18 seconds left here in the second round. Hammer elbows by Nemkov. Anglickas just trying to defend, trying to get back to his feet. 10 seconds left here. Can Anglickas defend here? Looks a bit dazed. 5 seconds left in the second round. Just has to defend. 1 second left, and he survives. Anglickas survives the 10 from Snipey. Thank you so much, Snipey, for being here. Yo, out of nowhere, Snipey shows up and just donates a whopping 10. Let's go, man. Let's go, Snipey. Thank you so much, man. Do you think they go round 3? It was close, Lewis. It was really close. But he survives. He survives the second round, but it doesn't look like it's gonna go the distance. Wow.
Merry Christmas to me.
Thank you so much, Snipey, for the 10, my guy.
Merry Christmas to me.
Switzerland too. Let's go. Let's get it. Crazy, crazy second round. Marcel donated the 5 Swiss francs earlier, I believe it's called. Right, Marcel? Can you correct me if I'm mistaken? I believe 5 Swiss francs from Marcel. Then the 10 from Snipey. Snipey, thank you so much, my guy. Really kind of you. Round number 3 will be underway shortly. Remember, podcast on Monday, guys. Make sure you guys are here about 7 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Smiley for president. Let's go. Damn, Anglickas looked hurt. Here we go. Round number 3. A 10-8 round, one of the commentators was saying, is what it looked like. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe yet again. Jab upstairs, thrown by Anglickas. That doesn't land. Unofficial scorecards have it 2017 for Nemkov. It was a 10-9 first round, 10-9, 10-8 second round for Nemkov. According to the unofficial scorecards, both fighters standing toe-to-toe here in the middle of the octagon. And another takedown again for Nemkov here. Anglickas has to be careful. This is where he was in the second round, and it looked dangerous for him. Anglickas trying to defend. Straight right down the middle for Anglickas. Up kick thrown by Anglickas. That almost lands. Falls right into side control, does Nemkov. Anglickas trying to defend. Maybe goes belly down here. Has to be careful. Trying to frame on the hips of Nemkov. Nemkov now in top side control. Trying to... Goes back to half guard, does Nemkov. He chooses to do so. Maybe trying to throw some more hammer fists and more elbows. Anglickas trying to defend, trying to frame on the bicep of Nemkov, but having a tough time doing so. Maybe trying to go for a head and arm choke is Nemkov. Anglickas hugs the head of Nemkov, trying to defend here. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third round. Trying to post on an elbow is Anglickas, but just having a tough time doing so. For the 51 people here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up if you haven't already. #1 boxing and MMA commentary channel on YouTube. Third round of a scheduled 5, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Anglickas on the bottom in half guard. Has double unders, trying to just defend here, having a tough time doing so. Short right hook upstairs for Nemkov. Another right hook upstairs for Nemkov. Anglickas just trying to defend. Short left elbow by Anglickas lands from the bottom here. He's in half guard trying to frame here. Hugs the head of Nemkov, trying to keep him close to him so he doesn't land some vicious strikes. But Nemkov with his pressure and weight right on top of Anglickas, just weighing on him. And a gash on the right eye of Anglickas, trying to survive here in the third round. Trying to get back to his feet. Trying to frame and string, but Nemkov just heavy here. Trying to maybe going for a head and arm choke is Nemkov. Anglickas has to be careful, but he gets his back flat on the mat again, and he's able to survive here. Just under 2.5 minutes left here in the third round of a scheduled 5. Anglickas on the bottom. Going for an arm bar is Nemkov. Trying to defend his Anglickas, trying to get back on his feet, and he lets it go. Nemkov on top here, still going for the armbar here yet again. Anglickas trying to defend. Almost is in top mount. Going for the armbar is Nemkov. Trying to fight it. Here he goes, pulling for it now. Anglickas on top. Now Anglickas is on top, but Nemkov still has the armbar locked. Anglickas trying to be patient here, hold his own arm, his own wrist, and on top is Anglickas now, defending an armbar. Nemkov on his back, and Anglickas appears to get out of it. Now he falls in top, side control. Can he work from here? Anglickas on top, side control, 1 minute and 35 seconds left. Nemkov trying to get back to his feet, and he does a good job of doing so. Back on his feet. Now he goes for a takedown yet again is Nemkov. Now he's on the back of Anglickas. Both fighters standing, goes towards the back, pulls Anglickas down. 1 minute and 20 seconds left here in the third round, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Snipey, thank you so much for the 10. Going again for an armbar is Nemkov here. Anglickas trying to defend. Gets caught with a hammer fist. Another hammer fist by Nemkov. Anglickas looks a bit tired here. Just under a minute left. It's going to be hard for him to survive here. Another big right elbow for Nemkov from the top here. 54 people here. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Anglickas on the bottom. Nemkov trying to close the show here. He's in half guard. Nemkov on top. Left underhook by Anglickas, trying to keep Nemkov close to him so he doesn't get hit with significant strikes, but he has to do something here. Just under 30 seconds here. On the third round of a scheduled 5. Going for the armbar again is Nemkov, but he loses it. Anglickas on top now. He's still trying to go for the armbar here. 15 seconds left. Anglickas on top. Nemkov still going for the armbar here. Has the right arm of Anglickas compromised. Can Nemkov do anything here in the closing seconds? Just a few seconds left and round number 3 is over. Wow, another 10-8 round possibly for Nemkov. What a fight we have so far, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta fix the tie here, man. I'm tripping. Guys, thank you so much for being here. For the 58 people here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. The #1 commentary for boxing and MMA is right here. I'm in the basement of the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona, Snipey. We snuck into Bellator 268. What a fight so far, but Nemkov is just so dominant. Put his pressure on Anglickas and just put weight on him. Maybe we could do a podcast tomorrow, because now that I'm thinking about it, my day is pretty much free tomorrow. So if you guys want to make that happen, we could talk some fighting, some MMA, some UFC, Bellator, and the fights on the horizon. We can do it. Cali Love from Snipey. Let's go. Snipey, thank you so much for... I didn't think he was going to make it past the second round. Hakan, but I mean, he made it happen. Round 4 is about to be underway, guys, between Nemkov and Anglickas. 4th round. Anglickas was in a world of trouble. Here we go. Round number 4 of a scheduled 5, Anglickas versus Nemkov. And here we go. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe. Head kick thrown by Anglickas. That misses. Nemkov circling to his left, looking for an opening here. Big cut under the right eye of Anglickas. Nemkov feinting just a bit, not letting his hands go just yet. Feints again. Short left hook partially lands for Nemkov. Anglickas feinting himself too, looking for an opening. A double leg again. And Nemkov completes it, gets a double leg takedown. Nemkov once again on top of Anglickas, and Anglickas has to fight from the bottom here in close guard. Anglickas on the bottom, Nemkov on top, close guard, trying to throw some hammer fist. Anglickas trying to defend, covering his head, gets caught with a right hook over the top. Nemkov with heavy pressure here on top of Anglickas, looking for an opening. Another right hook thrown by Nemkov, but that misses. Right hook again for Nemkov from the top. Anglickas just trying to survive on the bottom here, just under 4 minutes left. Right hooks to the body for Nemkov. Nemkov looking to close out the show here. Trying to somewhat get a Kimura grip. Lets it go. He's in close guard on top. Anglickas opens up the guard. Trying to create some space between him and Nemkov, but not able to do so quite just yet. 4th round of a scheduled 5. Short left elbow lands for Nemkov. Anglickas still on the bottom here, trying to work from here. Left hook again lands for Nemkov. Anglickas in a world of trouble, just has to do something here. Trying to frame on the hips of Nemkov. Has his knee shield across Nemkov, but falls into close guard yet again. And Nemkov still on top. Oh, hello there. Thank you so much. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Do one, bro. I probably will, Hakan. I probably will. And Snipey, yes, we did sneak into the arena, the Footprint Center. Here we go. Nemkov on top here. Trying to get into full mount. Doesn't quite get it just yet. Is in half guard. Inching away at passing the guard of Anglickas. Nemkov short right elbow. Doesn't quite land. Another big right hook from the top for Nemkov. Nemkov on top here. Anglickas on the bottom. All Anglickas has been able to do from rounds 2 through 4 so far is survive from the bottom. Nemkov trying to pass the guard, and he finally passes the guard. Is inside mount, throwing some big hammer fist. Anglickas just covering up and trying to defend. A pool of blood on the canvas. It's dangerous for Anglickas here. Nemkov just putting his pressure on Anglickas. Anglickas just trying to fight out, but no success so far. Bader lost. Corey Anderson won by first round TKO. Alex F, welcome to the stream. For all those people here, make sure you guys keep it locked. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. #1 boxing and MMA commentary channel on YouTube. Nemkov inside control up top here. Puts his hips on the ground here. Is inside mount. Not good so far for Anglickas on the bottom. Just trying to survive. Trying to hit bump, but not able to do so. Nemkov's pressure just overwhelming on top. Landing some short right hooks to the head. Anglickas still defending. Now going for a Kimura. Or an Americana, I'm sorry, is Nemkov, but he lets it go. Short right hook to the head for Nemkov. Dangerous place for Anglickas to be on bottom side control. Nemkov looking to close out the show. Anglickas just surviving here. Main event of Bellator 268. Now going for Americana yet again. is Nemkov. Anglickas trying to defend here. Straight arm bar now for Nemkov. Anglickas doesn't look like he's giving it too much attention here. Short right elbow lands for Nemkov to the head of Anglickas. Anglickas has to defend here. Going for the arm bar is Nemkov. Here we go. Trying to tie up the arm bar. Trying to sit on the head of Anglickas. Now going for the Kimura. Anglickas taps, and the fight is over. 4th round, Kimura lock. Finish for Nemkov. Guys, keep it locked. We will be talking fighting. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. A 4th round Kimura lock for Nemkov. And he finally gets it. What a fight, guys. Alex F, no problem, my guy. 1 round TKO. Yeah, that's how it ended for Corey Anderson. Noah, welcome to the stream, my guy. All the new people here, welcome to the stream. It was a 4th round Kimura lock for Nemkov. What a fight. What a fight between both fighters. What a fight for both fighters, but Nemkov gets it done, ladies and gentlemen. It was an awesome fight. Nemkov is just too seasoned for Anglickas, in my opinion. He just had the double leg takedowns that Anglickas could not stop. No way he lost. I know he was fighting on the zone tonight. Did he actually lose? No way. Let me look it up. And welcome back, Wapadel. I know I'll probably butcher your name like I always do, but let me look this up. Let me see if you're not trolling. Here we go. He loses a majority decision to Sandor Martin. You're absolutely right, my guy. Wow, it went the distance. It was in Fresno. 38-2. Sandor Martin defeats Mikey Garcia as well. Thank you for the update. I wanted to catch that fight. Great community, Miller. Keep it real, brother. We'll do, man. I might do a podcast tomorrow, so make sure you hit the bell for post notifications so you can be here. Yeah, split decision. Yeah, split decision, majority decision for Sandor. Wow, that's crazy. That is actually crazy, man. Sandor Martin wins. Everybody had Mikey as a favorite, of course. Papadel. Oh, I did say it right. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know if you follow Bellator at all, but I figured I'd cover the fight because I wanted to cover something. And Corey Anderson wins by 1st round TKO victory against Ryan Bader. And now 4th round Kimura submission for Nemkov. Nemkov is pretty dangerous on his feet and with the takedowns. Yeah, Snipey, I saw that. What are your thoughts on that, Snipey? I hear a lot of people saying that. Great job commentating. We'll subscribe. Alex, thank you so much, man. Means a lot, man. We will be back hopefully next week. I got to see if I can make it. Yeah, Mikey lost. Majority decision, man. Majority decision, guys. Thank you, guys, for all the people here. By the way, for the 48 people here, we are now at 3,737 subscribers. Thank you, guys, so much. Inching away at 3,800. That's crazy, right, Marcel? If you guys have any topics that you guys want to talk about it too, make sure you guys put it on my community tab so for a podcast. But we'll probably try to do a podcast. Maybe tomorrow instead of Monday might work out better. We'll see. That might be better for me in general. What time is good for you guys? By the way, Nemkov being interviewed at the moment. What a fight for Nemkov. And we know that Nemkov will now be seeing Corey Anderson for the $1 million of the Grand Prix. That's just, I like that format by Bellator. I'm not gonna lie. I like what they're doing. Nemkov, Corey Anderson, I'm up for it. Yeah, at this point, man, just give Fury the credit, man. Fury won. Forget the long count. He got up in time. Like, it's just, I don't know. They need to let it go. He got caught. It was a right hook right on the chin of Nemkov that he got caught with. I mean, he recovered. Nemkov, man, phenomenal performance. See you next time too, Hakan. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit the bell for post notifications so I'll catch you in the podcast or in the next stream. Wow, Mikey Garcia loses majority decision. Nemkov 4th round submission lock. Wow, that's just crazy. That is just crazy. Thank you all for the new subscribers. I see Luis Teixeira subscribed. I see Diego Bracamonte subscribed. So thank you guys for subscribing. Raquel subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, bye, Hakan. Have a good one, man. Wow, Mikey. I would love to see the highlights of that fight. I would love to see the highlights of that fight. Wow, can't believe it. Wow. Mikey Garcia loses majority decision. But yeah, guys, so Nemkov wins. He's going to be seeing Corey Anderson for the final. That should be quite interesting at Bellator 268 if you're just getting here. That's how it concluded. Nemkov winning by 4th round. Kimura lock. Corey Anderson winning by 1st round TKO against Ryan Bader. Maybe Ryan Bader's over the hill. You guys let me know what you guys think. But just like that. Wow, the matchup for the finals is Nemkov and Corey Anderson. They're both staring each other down in the middle of the octagon. Real quick, guys, how would you guys call it? Nemkov or Corey Anderson? Wilder's a bad loser. I agree. He has to let it go. Number 3 between them. What do you mean, Alex? Wow, Vadim Nemkov. I don't know if I read that right. Wow, Nemkov versus Corey Anderson. Right now, I'm not going to lie, even though Nemkov put on an impressive performance, Corey Anderson just looked completely dominant against Ryan Bader. Wins by 1st round TKO. And I don't know, it's going to be tough. But now he's going to be able to be the challenger against Nemkov. Oh, that's perfect, Zelman. Let's go. That's good to hear, my guy. That's perfect. Guys, thank you for being here. It was just a, Bellator 268. Figured I'd cover it. They fought before. Are you speaking of Nemkov and Bader? Is that what you mean? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. If I'm confusing it, I'm so sorry, my guy. But Bader, because he lost, there will not be. Wow, what a fight. Going with even though Nemkov looked dominant, he looked great in that fight. It was just Corey Anderson has a snap to his punches. I think he's just a bit faster than Nemkov. He's a taller fighter, has a longer reach. I think I would have to go Anderson. That's just an early prediction. Oh, you're saying Corey? Oh, got you. Bader Anderson, a 3rd fight because he won this fight itself. No, I don't think we'll see a 3rd one. I don't think we'll see a 3rd one, me personally. Wow, Corey Anderson looked dominant today, man. Corey, let me see. Let me see who he has in his resume. Yeah, I know Bader fought Nemkov before, but when did Corey and Bader, did they actually? Am I tripping? I'm looking at the records right now. Who is the best pound for pound boxer right now? I think you got to go with Canelo, Crawford, Errol Spence is still in the mix. Naoya Inoue. There's a lot out there. Jack Paul. Good job calling the fights. I will start tuning in. Thank you so much, Vince G. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. I enjoyed talking about the whole Ariel thing with you. Besides Jake Paul. No, I would have to say let's see what the pound for pound rankings are for boxing right now. We could just boxing. Here we go. Let's look at the rankings real quick. Right now, Usyk. Forgot about Usyk. This is the Zone September 2021 men's pound for pound list in full. They have Canelo at number 1. I can show you guys real quick. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Where's it? I can show real quick, guys. They have Canelo number 1, Usyk number 2, Naoya Inoue. Naoya Inoue is a monster. If you guys never heard of him, that's an interesting fighter. Josh Taylor, Errol Spence, Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, Lomachenko still has to be up there, even though he goes down significantly after losing to Teofimo, even though, man, that fight needs to be made. Top 10 best pound for pound boxers. This was before that. They had Charlo, Beterbiev, which is Monster Tank Davis, Usyk. Right now, I will go Crawford, Usyk, Canelo, or Canelo, Crawford, Usyk, Naoya in a way. That's the way I would have to call it right now. That's the way I would call it as far as like pound for pound fighters, in my opinion. Miller, my favorite. Yep. And then you said there was like 20 more 1 gigabyte up and down. I was like, nah, I don't need that. You were like, nah, screw that. Vince, once again, have a good night. Wapadel going with Anderson as well. Absolutely. Guys, I'm going to get out of here soon because I'm extremely tired. I was at a wedding today, and I'm just extremely tired. It's 12:20. So, guys, thank you for being here. Maybe a podcast tomorrow. I'll make a suggestion. 3,740 subscribers. Thank you, guys. That's just phenomenal. Guys. We're just inching away at 4,000. Then we'll be at 5,000. Then we'll be at 10K. There's plenty out there, man. Plenty out there. So thank you for all the new subscriptions, for all the new people. We're just growing this community little by little, man. Next thing you know, we'll be at 4,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, and things of that nature. Anglickas looked good. He hurt Nemkov for a bit, but he just wasn't able to get the job done. Check you later, Hopey. Snipey, have a great night. Snipey, real quick, or anybody in the chat, if you're here, if you guys prefer a podcast on Sunday or Monday, please let me know. I know football Sunday is tomorrow, so maybe that's not the best idea, but maybe I could do like a morning one or something like of that nature. We'll see. Just let me know in the chat below. Guys, once again, thank you for being here. Zelme, thank you for the ongoing support. I got to make that video that you were talking about, Zelme, as far as like the intermission one. But guys, thank you so much for being here, man. It was truly a pleasure. A lot of events coming up that we will be covering. Coast of Vittori, hopefully I can cover. I saw Dumont one today. We'll definitely be covering Blachowicz versus Teixeira. Usman versus Covington, November 6th. I truly can't wait for that. I wish I could fast forward time, but we'll be around for that. And then I believe, UFC 269, Oliveira versus Poirier. So many good things there. Bye, guys. Have a great night. Marcel, have a good night. Zelme, have a good night. Snipey, thank you so much for being here. We'll catch you guys soon. Much love. Thank you so much for the ongoing support. Marcel, thank you again for the 5 Swiss francs. Snipey, thank you for the 10 bones. Thank you so much, guys. I truly appreciate it. Much love. God bless. Good night. Peace.